Question number 166. Which of the following genes was introduced in corn plants to make them resistant to corn borer? And the correct answer for this question is option number 3, that is XII1AB. Because XII1AB makes corn plants resistant to corn borer, whereas genes like XI1AC and XI2AB, they make the crop resistant to cotton bollworms. So the correct answer for this question is option number 3, whereas option number 1 cannot be a correct answer, option number 2 cannot be a correct answer, because these genes were introduced in cotton plants to make them resistant to cotton bollworms rather than corn borer. So the correct answer for this question is option number 3. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 167. Before transformation, host cells are made competent by. So what are competent cells? Competent cells are those cells ready to take a foreign DNA efficiently. During transformation, we first treat the cells with calcium chloride, and this will allow the deposition of plasmids on the surface of host cells and thereby increase the chances of entry of this foreign DNA into the cell. And this step is followed by heat shock method, which will allow the formation of transient pores in this host cell, which facilitates the entry of this plasmid into the cell. And this step is followed by placing these heat shocked cells into ice. And this is followed by its plating. So during transformation, these steps are followed. Now, before transformation, host cells are made competent by, and the very first option, that is treating them with ice cold calcium chloride, is the correct answer to our question. The next option is placing cells on ice only. This is an incorrect option, because just by placing these cells on ice will not form competent cells. The third option given is giving heat shock to cells, and this is an incorrect option, because heat shock method is followed once the cells have been treated with calcium chloride and are competent. The next option given is placing cells in chilled ethanol, and this is an incorrect option. So the correct answer for this question is option number 1. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 168. Select the incorrect match. And the very first option given is rosy, and the match given is alpha-lactalbumin rich milk. And this is a correct match, so this cannot be the correct answer to our question. The next option given is alpha-1 antitrypsin, and the match given is treatment of emphysema. Emphysema is a respiratory disorder, and this alpha-antitrypsin is used to treat this disease. So this is a correct match, so cannot be a correct answer to our question. The next option given is ELISA, and the match given is antigen gene interaction, and as it's an incorrect match, so this is a correct answer to our question, because ELISA is a technique which is based on the principle of antigen to antibody interaction rather than gene interaction. The last option given is golden rice. It's a genetically modified rice, and it is used to overcome vitamin A deficiency, and as it is a correct match, so this cannot be a correct answer, because this golden rice is rich in beta carotene or rich in vitamin A, so it is used to overcome this vitamin A deficiency. So the correct answer for this question is option number 3. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 169. How many among the given statements are correct? And the very first statement given is alcohol addicts and all type of drug abusers are at high risk of acquiring HIV infection. And this is an incorrect statement, because alcohol addicts are more prone to liver cirrhosis rather than HIV infection. Moreover, not all type of drug abusers are at high risk of acquiring HIV infection, because generally it is the injectable drugs which are used by these abusers which increases the high risk of acquiring HIV infection. The next statement given is chemical carcinogens like UV rays and X-rays cause neoplastic transformations. And this is an incorrect statement, because these UV rays and X-rays are not chemical carcinogens but physical carcinogens. Our next statement is, cancer is the most dreadful infectious disease of human. And this is an incorrect statement because cancer is not an infectious disease, but it is a non-infectious disease. And the last statement given is, drugs used in chemotherapy besides targeting cancer cells also inhibit the proliferation of normal cells in body, leading to hair loss and anemia. And this is a correct statement because anti-cancer drugs they inhibit the proliferation of hair follicles cells, leading to hair loss and anemia. So among the given statements, only one statement is correct. So among the given options, option number 4 is a correct answer to our question. So option number 4 is the correct answer. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 170. Organization set up by Indian government which makes decision regarding validity of GM research and safety of introducing genetically modified organisms for public services is. And this is a direct question, and the correct answer for this question is option number 1, that is GEAC. This GEAC stands for Genetic Engineering Approval Committee. The next option given is GAEC, and this is not an organization which make decision regarding validity of these genetically modified organisms. The third option given is GMO, and GMO stands for genetically modified organism. This stands for genetically modified organism. So this is an incorrect option. And the last option given is ICMR. And ICMR stands for Indian Council of Medical Research. And it is an institute and not an organization which make decisions regarding validity of these genetically modified organisms. So this is an incorrect option. So the correct answer for this question is option number 1. Let's proceed to the next question.